I was like, okay, I'll do that, but not right now. He told me, no, it was urgent, you should do this. So when he first came to my house, when he asked me about this particular book, one thing hit my mind, like, there was this guy. He asked me, are you the person who's going to live there? I told me, yeah, I just came today. He asked me, is there any books there? Poetry book. I was like, no, I don't know. That dude insisted. I was like, no man, I don't think so there are any books. But sadly, there was this one book. I didn't look carefully. It hit me. He was the girlfriend. He's been looking for that book he gave her on her birthday. He's trying to find it. I went to Lily's home. I told him I'm just a friend of hers. I'm a schoolmate. I just want to return this book. I talked with them a little bit. I gave them this book. I came back to my apartment and told landlord. I gave them the book. Are you happy now? He's happy. Couple of months after, I got a promotion. I moved out to a new city. Unfortunately, within strange circumstances, that guy died. No one knows how, why. People say it's heart attack. My friends still live there in that building. There are no.
When an intruder threatens your home, every second counts. That's why I'm so excited to tell you about the latest innovation from SimpliSafe Home Security. It's called 24/7 Live Guard Protection, and it's made possible only by SimpliSafe's new Smart Alarm wireless indoor camera. Now, with the Fast Protect monitoring plan, if an intruder breaks into your home, SimpliSafe monitoring agents can actually see, speak to, and deter them through the camera, warning them that they're being recorded and that police are on their way. It's a game changer in home security. A couple of weeks ago, I got a call from my parents who are taking care of Jax, my dog, saying that he was in hiding mode, when something's wrong. They zoned in on the problem, and it seemed like he had been kicked in the abdomen, and we had no idea who had done it. We suspect that someone went in through the gate, and that's when Jax came out, and that happened. And that's when we searched for a home security system. But speaking of pets, SimpliSafe can tell the difference between intruders and pets, thanks to advanced motion detection and vision AI. The new camera is the only indoor security camera that has built-in siren to scare off intruders and trigger the alarm. With SimpliSafe, professional monitoring costs under $1 a day, which is a bargain for what you're getting. Peace of mind. Right now, True Scary Story listeners get a special 20% off any SimpliSafe system when you sign up for Fast Protect monitoring. This huge offer is for a limited time. Visit simplysafe.com/truescary. That's simplysafe.com/truescary. There's no safe like SimpliSafe. Never talk about demons at night, they say. I'll start by saying that the audio quality of this call was difficult to process, but you can still understand the story, which, coincidentally, along with our other episodes with audio issues, is a story about a demon. It is told from the Marshall Islands. My name is Edwin, and here is Dion's true, scary story.
I believe this was around the late 70s. My mom's older sister, she found out that she was pregnant with her first baby, my cousin. She was happy, but at the same time, my uncle started working for an airline called Continental Airline. He just started working, so he was under probation. He was also on call whenever they call him and say then there's a plane coming in. He's supposed to be there because he was a mechanic. He would go almost Every other night, plates coming through from Hawaii, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. He would go in the middle of the night, start working on the planes. My aunt, she would either be parked in the parking lot waiting for him, or she would be at home. Most of the time, she would be at home. There is this one night, just about to go to sleep, she turned off their TV. She got comfortable. They used to live in a trailer. When you go inside her trailer, on your left at the end of the halls, it's like her room and the bathroom, and the hallway to the kitchen, and then the living room. My aunt like sleeping in the living room. She turned off. When they came back to the house, to the trailer, my aunt that tried to tell my uncle, when I was trying to go to sleep last night, I felt like somebody was standing over me, looking down at me. He was just too busy, too tired to talk about it, just probably thinking too much about work. She was working at the time as a telemarketer, I think. This has been going on for a few months. There was one time she was washing clothes, a black shadow standing behind her while she was bent down, scrubbing her clothes, brushing inside a big bucket, brushing. She looked behind her, there was nobody there. She got really scared. This really escalated when she was on maternity leave. She was like 6-7 months pregnant already. Her belly was showing. There is this one time her and her husband were arguing about financial stuff. Right after their argument, she started seeing scratches on her body, on her chest, on her forehead. It was always in threes. She didn't know that. She just knew that whenever her and her husband would get into a fight, she's always trying to calm them down and be like, "Oh, don't. I understand." She didn't want to get scratched again. One morning, she was just tending to her garden. She was cleaning out the weeds. An old man came out of nowhere. He didn't even know her. She didn't even know him too. He just came up to her. He's like, "Hi, miss. Hey, I have a really weird question. Are you going through stuff?" And she's like, "What kind of stuff? Are you going through anything paranormal?" Because she was being pregnant and moody. She's just like, "Who's telling you these?" He's just like, "Oh, no. Nobody told me. I was just walking by. I kind of felt like something was wrong around this area." And she was just like, "Yeah, I've been experiencing some stuff. Why? What do you feel?" I'm like, he didn't say a bad entity. He was just like a bad person is looking at me. Or like a bad person is like spying on me. Just that feeling he just got. My aunt was just like, yeah, I have been going through.
Without fail, around the 1 o'clock mark, he would wake screaming his head off. Not just a normal baby waking up crying hungry. It was like run to his room and get him and bring him in with us, because something just kept happening around the same time every night. I said that I wanted that room for our room. My husband, he said, no, we're going to take the other room. And he sensed something about that bedroom that we put our son in. The other rooms, we had no issues. I had a friend over for coffee one day. She said that she just seen a little boy run into our playroom. I could sense something at the end of the room, but I can't see them. I can only feel them. She said a little boy just ran into that room. I said, do you know what they want? And she goes, I just heard peace. Whoever's there just wanted peace. It turns out that we have a spirit of a man and the spirits of two kids. And kids like to play mischief all the time. We have things go missing and then all of a sudden they'll be there again. One Christmas, I was sitting outside because it was a really nice warm night. My husband had gone for a shower. I thought my husband had played a joke on me and was trying to scare me from the door to our lounge room. I'd actually seen the figure of the man again. It wasn't my husband, but it was the same height. When he came out, I said, "Were you just standing in the doorway?" He said, "No, I wasn't. I was in the bathroom." That signified to me again